Hello guys, welcome back to another video on the internet on Tibbet Productions, and today, Jim Harbaugh, yesterday afternoon, or was it the day before, but officially announced that he's going to, the Los Angeles Chargers back to the NFL. He originally was for the 49ers in, 2014, and he took the Michigan job in 2015, so he is, going back to the NFL. The Chargers this time in LA. You know what? I said this in the Natty post-game video. This was expected. He's been trying to get out of Michigan for a long time now, so this doesn't come as a surprise to me. I really expected it, but I think Michigan's gonna be a mediocre program again now. I don't have high expectations. I don't think they're gonna win another Natty, but hey, prove me wrong. I think there's a good couple of candidates on here on the list. The first one is their offensive coordinator, Sharon Moore. He's had a pretty good coach history with Michigan. He was on Louisville staff at one point in Central Michigan too. He was the intern coach at one time. I think he beat Ohio State, and he's pretty good. Especially when Michigan's current offense this year was decent. J.J. McCarthy wasn't the best quarterback, but Blake Corum, Donovan Edwards, some key offensive players on this Michigan team this past year. He could be a good candidate for the Michigan coaching job. So, yeah, that's a good candidate right here. Another candidate is their defensive coordinator. His name is Jesse Minter. Michigan's defense was really good this year. Maybe almost 2021 Georgia. They put up an insane stat. Shut out pretty much any team they played. Went on the road and destroyed Penn State by 11. Solid defense. Really, really good defense from Michigan this year. Has been for the past couple of years. So, I think he could be a good key hire for them. I really do. Alright, next is Brian Kelly from LSU. I don't think Brian Kelly is going to leave LSU. He started something pretty good for them. Had a disappointing season, though. This is pretty much like any Lincoln Riley USC team. Really good offense. Bad, awful defense. That's pretty much what we've seen from LSU this year. They went 8-4, lost to Ole Miss, lost to Bama, lost to, who else did Ole Miss? Who else did LSU? I can't remember who else. I just know they lost to Ole Miss and, Bama. Oh yeah, Florida State. They lost to Florida State, and I think that's about it. Maybe they lost to somebody else, but I can't remember who. But, Brian Kelly's a solid coach. He was at Notre Dame. They were always a top 5 team. And he was at LSU this past 2 years. 22. He won the West. He beat Bama. He accomplished a lot, but this year he didn't do any of that stuff. He played Georgia in the SEC championship and lost that year, but came back to Baton Rouge, and Jaden Daniels was a high-powered quarterback, so Brian Kelly can do some decent recruiting at LSU. We've seen that. Malik Neighbors, Jaden Daniels won the Heisman for them this year. So high-powered offense. I think Brian Kelly could really establish something at Michigan, but hey, I think he's doing a good job at LSU. I don't know why he would leave LSU for Michigan. But another candidate is, Luke Fickell from Wisconsin. I don't really, big fan of Luke Fickell this year. 7-5, for Wisconsin, lost LSU in the bowl game. Wisconsin was high. They've been in the gutter for quite some years now. He's been pretty good, but not good enough for Wisconsin standards, because they're 8-5, lost to Ohio State, did a bunch of other bad losses. So yeah, they have a lot to do. Another is Kansas State head coach Chris Kyleman. He just won the Pop-Tart Bowl against NC State. I think he's done a really good job at Kansas State. won a Big 12 title last year against undefeated TCU at the time, so that was another good win for them. He's done a lot in his coaching career at Kansas State. They got blown out by Bama, but they're in the Sugar Bowl last year, but they're still good. I think he's a good coach, and what this means for Michigan, whoever they do, it'll probably be their offensive coordinator as the new coach, but whatever they do, I don't think he's going to do anything what Harbaugh's done. They're going to be going back to 8-4, I think. Back to losing to Ohio State. I know the Ohio State fans are happy. They don't have to play Jim Harbaugh anymore. But I think they're going to go back together, lose a couple games, but they're just going to be a mediocre program like they were before. But I'm not surprised about this at all. I think it was going to happen anyway. But yeah, Jim Harbaugh's gone, and those are some candidates to replace him. Yeah, I'll see.